Hi guys, this is miraclexistetarot channel, and I want to put up this short video. I won't do tarot, okay? I got a download today, and this really touched me, okay? I'm sorry, the begging. I'm doing my course. The back is full with food. I'm sorry. I just have to go another shop, and after I'm busy all day. But I have to put this up because this really touched me, guys. Because I understood something about love relationships, and I was looking for where I was going wrong. Why did I attract the wrong guy? And well, there is a reason for that, because my ex paid some guys to come into my life to fuck me up. So when you have an ex like that, that can change the situation a bit, okay? But what source show me? I'm sorry, guys, I don't have too much makeup. Actually, I have almost nothing. I just put some color on my cheeks so I don't look so white. But what I understand that equal give and take, I always think in relationships, and I think what I experienced in my life, people or men get addicted to my energy and want to keep me in their life, but they don't give me the respect. They don't give me back. So it's always me who give. And I didn't understand. I thought, why is it? And you know, when you go through relationships and it's fucked up and they take from you, they don't give anything back. You come out with a loss. You come out with a huge pain and financial loss, from spiritual loss. They stole your manifestation because they energy harvested you and things like that. After the heart chakra closed down a bit and you have to work on your heart chakra, you have to forgive, you have to believe again in love, true love, that it exists. And when you listen to your spirit guides and you listen to universe, they will guide you to heal, okay? Because you need to understand, when your partner, so your partner and your spiritual partner has to change also. Their situation needs to change. You also. So sometimes universe has problem harmonizing the two people because there is free will also. So you need to understand, you have to be patient, okay, at first. And when you go out, date guys or date guys. This really for divine feminine what I'm talking about. But maybe it's good for divine masculine also to understand women generally. But when I realize that I love this guy, I just give. And they take. And they take it granted. So they don't have to work for it. You know, there is no equal give and take. And what's so show me that when you get to someone, you give a bit and you wait. You wait. When you get back, then you can give again a bit, but not all. Not pouring all your love on them and spoil them and give them everything and just they swimming in your energy and wow, you know, that you give a man you have already an established relationship with. But you don't give the first year. You don't. You just don't, because the man needs to learn to give also. Do you understand? And I think there are many women who get it wrong there. And if you didn't find yourself yet, you are not authentic, your energy is not addictive for men, okay? It's not toxic. When you are authentic, a man can feel it, and they want it, and they just want it. Okay, it's a kind of normal or good addiction, because normally every woman should find their authenticity, and when you do it, you will become a true empress, and you will act like a flower. Actually, I wrote this up in a comment. A true empress is a flower. A flower won't go after a bee. It's a bee who comes to the flower. And true empresses are flowers, okay? So you don't run after a man, you don't love bomb them, you don't give them all, and you know, no. You will test that man. You have to test that man, because men can talk. They talk all kind of shit, but when it comes to doing what they're talking about, that is a big difference. And that's when the equal give and take kick in, okay? And you need to know what you want. You are the type of woman, you just want a man to pay for everything. Well, there are men who's like that, who show loves like that. My last boyfriend, there was a period of love bombing. He always gave me presents, always. And I said, no, you stop, because at first, I don't need it. I can buy it for myself. Second, I don't understand why are you doing this. So, okay, I was not spoiled like that before. I understand that. But for him, he was incapable to be vulnerable emotionally. So he just gave, for him, love was buying things from women, because that's how he thought that's what woman wants, okay? And for me, it has no importance, and he didn't understand. And for him, he gave his heart. That was like, yeah, I took you out in a restaurant, I bought your crystal, I bought this, that. Excuse me. And I never asked him to buy all this stuff. In a restaurant, I always said I pay my part. He insisted, and finally, yeah, it was fine. I enjoyed it, but it has no importance for me, And he refused being vulnerable. He refused open his heart chakra, because there are men like that. They didn't work on themselves. They didn't heal themselves. They can't give you emotionally what an empress really need. This type of man does not need an empress, because an empress won't be satisfied with that. They need a page. Even a queen won't tolerate that. A certain queen, maybe. I'm talking about energy of tarot cards, okay, guys, here. But usually pages, women are like that. I want somebody who pay for everything what I want, and that is love. No, that is not love. That is not love. I'm not saying to marry a greedy person, because that's what I did actually. No, that is not good neither. But what I learned, what spirit showed me, that where I made a mistake, you don't give yourself, and you have to leave space to that person. Sometimes your divine masculine will find you, and they will feel your energy, they will feel the connection, and they will look at you like a savior, that my life will change with her. And you have to let that man to be a man. And that's mean spiritually grow up, make decisions. You can't take control. You can't take control, honey, because you are spiritually, maybe you're more advanced, or you see certain things he can't see in his life. You can't, because that is a karmic behavior, and he will recognize it, and he will say, shit, this is a karmic woman, I don't want a karmic woman, and he will leave you. You have to leave a man space to understand what's going on, to be able to open his own heart chakra. If a man is not ready, whatever you do, he won't open his heart chakra, and you won't get what you're looking for. In that time, you have to be honest, but in a kind way. That is other way the spirit is teaching me, that when I see something, I need to give the message with love. because especially man has their manhood or their ego can get really pissed off, and I just say what I see, and it's true. They know it's true. They know it's true, but you have to say in a way, loving way, that a man's hood won't get hurt. Do you understand, guys? A woman out there. And I think all of us needs to learn, and we learn from our mistakes. And sometimes you get together with a person that is not the right person, and when you jump into a relationship straight away, you move together. That's happened in our case. After a few months, I said, shit, I can't do this. It's not a match. It's not a match. I don't get what I need. He doesn't get what he needs. It does not work because we are not match. There is no soul connection. I know what I ask universe for, and when he talked to me, he promised everything what I asked for, and nothing was delivered. Only the presents and the restaurants, and only just the love bombing period. So I called off the relationship because I said, this is not what I'm looking for. But I think the mistake I made, that I'm a fire sign. So when I love, I put the other person on fire. And emotionally also. I'm not talking sexually, but emotionally. And I give so much love, and men enjoy that. Men enjoy that all that attention, all that care, all that everything. But they will learn they don't have to work for it. It comes easily, so they don't give anything back. And after you finish up as an empress who's all alone, carrying the burden alone, and you end up carrying his burden also. And after, shit, what the fuck is going on? I don't have time for this. I have my life, my burden. You need to understand, when you carry each other's burden, that is an established relationship. When you already decided that you stay with that person long term. But for first 1 or 2 years, when you just get know each other, and at the beginning of the relationship, you can't take up the other person's burden. Do you understand? You just can't take up. So you have to let the other person carry their burden while you carry yours, and you get know each other, and little by little you will give into each other until the two of you will merge together, so you will be capable to have a long-term relationship together. And this was really a revelation for me, because I made this mistake in my marriage also. And when a man sees that everything comes easily because you are a giver, you're an empath, and you just give, they don't do anything for you. They will take it granted, and they will take it normal you give it. And one day when you say, no, I can't do this anymore because I have to pour into my cup because nobody gives anything to me, they will get upset that you don't love them anymore, or what? So you practically teach a man to use you. And this is, I mean, it must be men do the same things with women also, because I worked with men where the women did the same thing, so women use them. The equal give and take, when you give a bit emotionally, I'm not saying financially, but well, financially, I didn't really figure out, because me, I'm really like, I don't want anybody to give me anything. I don't want anybody to pay anything. But apparently it's not right neither. So I need to change on that level also. But I'm talking here emotionally. I'm talking here spiritually. When you are highly spiritual, you want to be able to sit down with someone, meditate together, or talk about spiritual stuff. Or have some common interest, you know. you want to spend time with that person. Like if he likes cooking, you like cooking, it would be nice to cook together, have romantic walks, just to be together. And when you give a bit from yourself, emotionally, you open yourself, he has to open himself also, not just you. You don't give out all of your heart, all of your soul, and everything. And I think it's true for sex also. You don't give all, just a bit, and see the reaction. Okay? And emotionally, it's really, really important, because a man who can't be vulnerable with you, me, on the side of a man like that, I feel alone. Alone, alone, alone. And there's no point being with someone if I'm alone. Do you understand? Because I can do that as a single person. I don't need to be with a man for that. So that's how you will learn that when you open yourself a bit to a man and he opens himself, then you advance in a relationship little by little. So you can see they really doing what they were talking about. So it was not just a love bombing, not just seducing, but it was real, okay? So don't give out all your love, all your passion, or your care, and just practically you worship a man because you love him so much that you want to become one with him. And this is an emotional, how shall I put this? Emotionally, you pour an ocean on a man. And some men even get scared from that. Do you understand? And some men loves that, but they don't give anything back. And when you give so much, you should receive also. That is true love. So this is a huge revelation for me right now. I don't know if it's a revelation for someone else or no, but the other thing, what I learned is, when you continuously attract the wrong type of man, yes, you have to manifest. You have to, different manifestation technique, of course, exist. I don't know which one you use. So you ask the universe or God or source what you want in a man. And after you wait, but honey, you don't just wait. You need to align your frequency. And I'm not just talking about vibration, but your frequency, the frequency of your soul has to change to be in alignment with the man what you want to attract in your life. And it's the same thing for a man also. And this is really hit me, really, really hardly hit me. And as an empress, you need to learn to be tough with men who just want to play with you and take. And when you meet a divine feminine or divine masculine, you need to open up. And it's the hardest when you were hurt so many times, because you need to understand probably your divine masculine was hurt also. So it's not fun for them, a woman who's like a hedgehog, You can't hug them, you can't kiss them, because everywhere is just you get hurt. So you need to heal your heart chakra, you need to heal your heart, and be careful when you open, but at least don't hurt the man. Do you understand? But open slowly and see if love is reciprocated. Because if it's not reciprocated, that man is not ready to love. That man does not need an empress, but that man needs a page. Okay? At that moment of their life, a page will never be an empress. Of they will be, it's really rare, okay? But they will be never with the same man. So the pages are temporary relationship. So you can tell that type of man that, listen, this is not what I'm looking for. You need another type of woman, not me. So This is really sad when many empresses are giving their love away to men like that and being used like I don't know how to put this. You don't receive any respect, you don't receive anything in exchange. They don't see your value. You deserve a man who can love you, who can be loved, because some men doesn't let women love them. That's the other thing. So I'm not saying that you need to look for a perfect man, because some healing work can be done in a relationship, but at least the man is in this equal give and take. So you give something, you get back something. I pour in your cup, you pour in my cup. Simple as that. This is really important. After there is healing to do, you can help your divine masculine, but you need to make sure that your help is not overwhelming, because when it's overwhelming, it can be taken as a control. Man needs to be a man, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, and they have to pose themselves as a man in a relationship. And when you take their manhood away from them, they don't feel comfortable. On TikTok, I reposted a really good post. There is a rabbi, very wise. I'm not Jewish, but I really like his TikToks because he's really wise. He's wise. Oh my God. And he said something that really hit me, that how do you recognize your soulmate? And he said there is a special chemistry, not a normal chemistry that everyone, what we call lust. No, when a woman sits on a side on a man, and the woman can feel that easily, she can be a woman, she can be vulnerable, she can be feminine, she can be easily in this feminine energy. She does not have to protect herself, to back up and but it's naturally she feels safe with that man. That man brings out her femininity naturally. Then she knows this is the right person. And a man who sits on the side of a woman and naturally can be man. He does not need to confirm himself that I am the man, I am the alpha. But there is a naturally, he feels so masculine on your side. Then you know you are with your perfect match. And that's what this rabbi said. And it's hit me. Hit me because you need to understand you have a certain energy. You have a certain frequency. And only the right person can handle you. The wrong person won't be able to handle you. I'm telling you. And I have a really strong masculine energy because all the shit I've been through. And this guy is, my last boyfriend was really masculine. And he said he can't be masculine, but for me it was like oppression. For me, his masculine energy was too much. It was like, my God, he wants to control me. It's I can't go in that. I've been that 17 years. I can't take that. Do you understand? But I know that my real spiritual person, who's spiritually mine, will take this energy and I will take his. And what this rabbi said is really hit me, that you don't have to change yourself. You will be accepted by the other person. Do you understand? You will feel naturally feminine or naturally masculine, and it won't be overwhelming. It won't hurt you. And this is really important, and it's really, really hit me. So I know I have lots of work to do on myself, and I think it will last all life, because when you get together with the right person, you still work on yourself. So you could be more perfect for the other one, but when you know this is the person and you stay with them and there is an established relationship, I mean, you are really together and you decided to work together and grow together because this is something serious you want, then is a different level. Then you can share your burdens, you can share many things, and that is a different, not just level, but cycle. Then the first one, when you meet each other and you need to get know each other. I think the first mistake I made is we moved together too weak. It was too fast, and it just no, it just didn't work. Well, in a way, I'm happy because I know it's not him. Okay, I know that it's not. It was not the right relationship, and at least I did invested years and years on this person, so it came out in a few months. But that is the other things. When it comes out, move, break up the relationship. When you know it's not what you're looking for, just get out. It doesn't matter you made a mistake. Do you understand? It's happened to everybody, but don't stay in it. Oh, I'm already with him for 10 months and everybody knows we're together. Wow, it will work. It will better if there is a child. If we get married, blah, blah. No, it won't get better. If it does not fit at the beginning, there is no this special connection. There is no equal give and take. You feel alone. It's not normal you are with somebody and you feel alone. And I remember I finished up feeling so fucking alone, and I said, I know this feeling. I had it in my marriage. No way I'm gonna go back in that shit. Why did I came out of my marriage if I go back in a similar relationship? There's no point. So another reason why I felt like this, because I just give emotionally. I opened myself so much. And the guy just like, okay, that is fine. Oh, I got this woman. And he gave nothing back. Do you understand? When you open yourself emotionally to a man, normally the man should open themselves also. If not straight away, a few hours later or 1 or 2 days later. But there is an equal give and take in that. And we are humans. We need emotional connections. So don't fucking play for me the hermetic shit when love is not about that. So doesn't matter because every relationship will all learn. But this was a revelation that so showed me that was really hit me a lot. And the other things that hit me that you have to let a man to be a man. So when they need to catch up in a level, you have to let them to realize, have to let them to do. You can't step up and say, you need to do this and that and that and that. Doesn't matter you see what he needs to do. He has to get to that point alone. Or if you tell him, you need to tell him in a respectful way with delicacy. So it won't be aggressive, it won't be controlling. Do you understand? That's I really learned. And what's hit me when we got together, I said, what do you want in life? And he said, well, I want what you want. And I said, no, no, man, excuse me. So, and I follow you, Ada, I follow you. And I said, no, you don't follow me. You don't follow me. And you have to let a man to find themselves who they are, their true authenticity. If you get together a man who didn't find it yet, okay? And you can't pose yourself and tell them what is their true authenticity because you can't, even if you are right. Do you understand? A man has to find it out themselves. And if you pose yourself on a man, it's like controlling. Do you understand? So you need to let them, you need to give them space time to time You can express yourself that, listen, you need to find this yourself. I love you. I'm here for you. Um, I'm on your side, but I give you space to find this out yourself. So maybe you need to spend some time, hermit time together with your spirit guides or source to find yourself. But don't worry, I love you. When you come back and you find it what you wanted, I'm here. Okay? I love you. And that's what Source showed me this morning. And it was a huge revelation because I'm not like this. I'm really a masculine energy in that level now. And in the same time, when I love someone, I give so much. And I know lots of women like that. We just give, we just pour a huge amount of emotional love on a man. And most of the time they enjoy it, but they don't take any effort to give back anything. And us women, we are emotional. We need emotions from a man. We need to see they are emotional about us, that we are their weakness. Because that's how men leave it, that, oh, this woman is the one because she is my weakness. I feel weak because I'm so emotional. And men out there, that's what we need. That's what you give us back. If we don't have that as emotional reaction, we feel alone. We feel like I give you everything, and when we say give you everything, it's not the sex, it's not the money, it's not that it's our emotion, our heart, and we expect that you give back something, because if not, we are alone. And this is fucking hard for men. Fucking hard, because men takes it when they get emotional, they are weak. And when they are weak, they are vulnerable. They can get hurt. So they need a space in a woman where they can safely to be emotional, vulnerable with you. And you have to provide this space for them. But giving all to them won't provide a space. Okay? And if they can't do it, they need healing. And you need to explain that to them clearly, but in a loving way, okay? So man needs to understand that outside words, you don't need to be emotional. You should not show your emotions. But when you go back home to your family, when you are with your soulmate, because many men get married with karmic women, and with karmic women, you can't do this, honey, unfortunately. But when you are with your soul connection, life mate, soulmate, kindred spirit, whatever, twin flame, with that person, you can be, or you need to choose a person you can be vulnerable with. And with your son, with your daughter, oh, honey, you need to be vulnerable, because how do you water a soul of a child? With your emotions, with your love, with your care. And woman is the same thing. So you can't have a woman that you block your emotions and you're cold like a fish. Because that woman feel alone, and that woman will move on one day. They won't be happy, they won't flourish on your side. You need to open your heart. You need to be emotional with them. And it's really hard for men. I know. But normally, that's how we meet psychologically. And when you go back home, your family should be your safe place. Your wife should be your safe place. You know that you can do open to your wife, because she won't demasculinate you. She won't hurt you. She won't give out your secrets. Nothing. And you need a safe place like that. And your wife needs a safe place like that also. Don't forget, your wife has the same similar needs also. So in a couple, this vulnerability gives its power, its authenticity, and that special connection that will last a lifetime. That when you feel that with a woman or a man, you won't look another woman or man again in your life because you find the right person. Do you understand? And when you meet someone and this person seems like the right person, because we meet karmic soulmates, we meet people we had connection in past life, and you can feel something is there, but you can see that no, I'm alone with this person. It does, something is missing, because the first few weeks, the first few months, there is lust, there is chemistry that is you can find anywhere, okay? But when this clears up, you can feel there is a soul connection or not, and you feel, when you can see that no, it's not the right person for me, you need to move on. You don't need to continue and get married that person, even if that person is pregnant, because you fuck up not just your life but the life of your children also. But I think somebody needs to have an intuition. You need to listen to your intuition, your spirit guides, the universe, so you have this conviction that is better out for you. Do you understand? Because some people think, oh, I don't think there is better out there, so I get satisfied with this. But I'm on a level, and I think there are lots of women on this level, I know, and men also, who says, I just don't want to live like that, okay? If I don't find my perfect person, there's no point. I'm fine alone. And there are many people like that, okay? And that is the best situation you can have. Because when you don't need to be with someone, you won't be forced to stay with the wrong person, to stay with a karmic person. But you will have a patience to wait for the right one. And you do not have to, you should remember that it took for you time to be awakened. It took for you time to be ready to open your heart chakra. You change your mentality so you could be in the right relationship. So imagine your person has to go through the same transformation, and sometimes they get trapped in the karmic cycles or whatever. I'm not saying to wait for hundreds of years, because spirit is not won't torture you with that. For example, I know couples where the twin flame is not ready. A twin flame has chosen a karmic and live with a karmic and can't move out of the karmic control. And a woman, I said, you don't have to wait. You just manifest a soulmate, or a life mate, or kindred spirit, but a perfect match. But because evident that your twin does not want to be your perfect match. So you leave your twin behind and manifest another person. Because your twin does not want you. And you have to accept that. Okay? So don't get stuck on that, oh, I will wait for my twin for years and years. No, there's no man who's worth waiting. I'm telling you. No. You can see that he's not a match. He's not a match. I don't care if he's a twin flame or not, or soulmate or not. If he's not a match, not a match. Don't lower your standards. Don't lower, because I'm telling you, it will go really wrong in a relationship. And you can get stuck in a marriage for years and years. And you know, time, we have what? We have 70, 80 years on this earth, okay, in this lifetime. You don't have 5, 6, 10, 15 years waiting for a man. You don't. And when you get with the wrong person, or even if it's a right person but he's not ready, and you get into a marriage that is fucked up and takes 17 years, 20 years, 30 years from your life, it took your best years. You see that it does not work. You feel alone. Doesn't matter what you feel. Because I'm telling you, you will get attached. You will love that person. In spite of that, you feel fucking lonely. In spite of that, he does not give anything. But you don't care. If you know this is not right for you, because you feel alone, you feel exhausted, you carry all the burdens, he carry nothing. He's just taking your force away. Move on. This is not the right person for you. Don't spend more time wasting more time on someone that you won't have a fruitful relationship where you will just suffer because you will feel alone. That person will be never ever emotionally vulnerable with you, and they will give you back nothing. You will carry the burden alone, and one day he just will go and find someone else. This is a huge revelation I had this morning. Guys, I had to share it with you. I hope it's helpful for someone. And I'm sorry if I don't have makeup and things like that. Well, I have some outbreaks because of spiritual attacks, so I put some base on, but I didn't put makeup. I just can't. It's Saturday. I'm doing my shopping, grocery shopping, and after I'm gonna go and see my kids. But it's just a day that, and especially now, I start putting less and less makeup. I could manage to go to work many times without any makeup, and my skin gets better because your skin needs to breathe time to time. So wearing so much makeup is not really good. Your skin needs to heal and become healthy. When you wear a kilo of makeup every day, your skin can't breathe. So it will age faster, and also you will have buttons with outbreaks and things like that. So forgive me. Well, that's it. That's me without makeup. Anyway, doesn't matter. uh, I know many people hates me even with makeup. Well, it won't change too much. Okay, I love you all, guys. I wish you a really lovely weekend. And think over again your relationship, your marriage. I don't want to break up marriages. It's not what I'm talking about. But when you are in an abusive marriage where you're really unhappy and you can't move forward, you can't build, and your kids can feel the situation is really bad. Why are you staying in a marriage like that? There's no point. Today, divorce is well accepted. And when there is no equal give and take, that is not normal either, in my opinion. After, as I told you, there are some karmic men who thinks love is providing for a woman all the time and not giving any emotional reaction. For them, I buy you that, I buy you everything what you want. So you cook for me, you bring up the kids, and that's it. That for some men, that is love. That is a love relationship. Normally, your person should be your best friend. You can have many best friends after you go out guys' night with your friends or girls' night with your girlfriends. But if you are not friends with your husband, what the fuck do you have together? Sex? Sex? That will disappear with time, honey. I mean, when you will be 80 years old, you can't do what will left. When you have a marriage, take out the sex, take out the money, what you have left with. That will show you what kind of marriage you are in. Simple as fuck. Take out the sex, take out the money, and see what you have left with. That shows the quality of your relationship, the quality of your marriage. Do you still love your husband or your wife that you could even die for that person, to save that person? You could go through fires, oceans, do everything. Do you still love him or her that much? Or this is rather a narcissistic love that, oh, I love the way she loves me and take care of me, and I don't want any other man to have her. Because that is a toxic love also. I mean, when you find the right person and you have a really good relationship, of course you don't want either person to have them. Excuse me, I have a hiccup. Of course. But when there is in a toxic way, that there is no connection. I'm having hiccup. I need to stop. It's totally different when somebody very overprotective over you, but you have emotional vulnerability. You grow together. There is equal give and take. Do you understand? Or somebody use you and overprotective over you because you are a good slave. There is difference between the two. Okay, because when you have a really good relationship and soul connection with the person, and you're growing together, equal give and take, and your person is overprotective for you because they know your value and they appreciate you, they respect you, that is acceptable. Do you understand? And normally a man has things like that. Even women, you don't want your man to sleep with other women and share. You don't want to share your man with other women. It's normal. As a man, you don't want to share your woman with other men. When you are with the right woman, believe me, you don't want to do threesome and things like that, because the energy of your wife or of your girlfriend will be so extraordinary and fit with yours, and you don't want a third person in it. Simple as that. If you are craving for a threesome, craving that there is a third or fourth party or an open marriage, you are with the wrong person. You are with the wrong person, I'm telling you. Because that person can't satisfy you. Simple as that. Well, I finish here. I think I give you lots of things to think about. This is my download I got this morning. That was a huge revelation for me. And I think I need to change in that part so I could be more available for my divine masculine also. Thank you for watching this video. Take care. Press a thumb up and subscribe to my channel if you can. Take care. Bye bye.